And we are live. Hi, guys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching and tuning in from. Please do us a favor this morning. When you join in, let's know the name, the place you're watching from, and your name. And I'm sure you're going to get lots of information today because today I'm with my Nursepreneur who is rocking the digital business. So, guys, good morning. As you all know, my name is Sonia. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a nurse. I'm the face behind because I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm streaming in JC's page. So, guys, this morning we're going to be talking about the business. Why we all are out here because we're not just for ourselves, but we are leading the healthcare arena now to impact families and generations. Yeah. So this morning I'm with my nurse. I gave you guys a brief summary about him, but I'm gonna let him introduce himself this morning. Over to you, JC. Hi, JC.
Hi there. Good evening. Broadcasting live from Perth, Western Australia. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are watching us from. If you're watching us live, say hi. We'd love to hear from you guys. Just comment down below. If you're watching us on replay, still, we would love to hear from you. So again, my name is JC Caridad. I'm an emergency nurse by profession. I'm originally from the Philippines, and I've been a nurse for over, I think, 2 decades. And yeah, my specialty is emergency nursing. How are you?
I'm good, awesome, JC. Thank you. So, reading all your profile, you've been a traveling nurse from Dubai to New Zealand to different parts of the world. Like,
That's
why
correct.
did
That's
you
correct.
decide to, settle in Australia?
Oh, Australia's pretty good. Yeah, it's safe to say that I've used my nursing profession to roam around and to travel around. I think nurses is one of the professions that you could use anywhere in the world because, as you know, everyone gets sick, and as long as there's human beings, then we're definitely there, and there's hospitals everywhere. So yeah, after graduation, I worked in United Arab Emirates in Dubai for about 5 years. And then I've moved to some parts of New Zealand, which is Wellington and Auckland. Stayed there for about 4 years, and then I've moved also to Sydney, and now I'm permanently here, based in Perth, Western Australia. And I'm loving it here.
Awesome. I wish I can do all the travel, but right now with the kids.
Oh, true, true. With the pandemic.
Okay, just a quick one. So, with all the successes you've achieved as a nurse, a traveling nurse, now an emergency nurse, why do you decide to venture in an online space? Why did you decide to be here?
Because I believe nurses needs to have a side hustle, to have a plan B. As you know, in the last 2 years, I'm pretty sure all of the nurses or anyone who works in the hospital or in the healthcare can relate to what I'm about to say. In the last 2 years, the pandemic has proven that no one is really indispensable. And nurses are one of the most effective professions. We're always understaffed every shift. I see a lot of my colleagues leaving the service because of some issues. I've also seen emotional burnouts from staff, which is regular. And there's just so much pressure when you're working on the floor. So I believe that if you could have another plan, if you could have a side hustle that will work for you while you're working, you could, you know, achieve your dreams and goals faster, then why not?
Oh, perfect. Okay. Because I always tell people, some people ask me, nurses, they earn a good income. Why do you guys need to plan B? With all that is going on, I always share my story because I was comfortable doing my thing, but my
Yeah,
daughter actually asked me one day, like, the way we walk, is that how all adults walk? I just
true.
realized, she thinks we don't have a life because our life just revolve around the work all day, and
Mm,
she doesn't want to live that boring life. you know. So when she asked me that question, like, my mindset changed. Like, I have a paradigm
mm,
shift. Like, my thoughts changed on what I need to change because I wasn't present with them. I was very comfortable doing my work, but they are suffering. Time I'm missing the early years of their life, you know, and I'm comfortable in
exactly.
having lives out there. So moving on to the digital space, for me, I've had a remarkable experience and growth. So
Good.
why, in the digital space, how are you able to impact life beyond the helpless on the bed?
Why the digital space? Why not? Because everyone is in the digital space, like literally everyone. 2022 is a modern year. Like everyone is social media, everyone's internet, everyone's automated everything. And in the last 2 years, we've also have used the internet and in other things. And it makes our life faster and quicker and more efficient. Shopping, banking, name it, it's all in the internet. Nobody goes to cinemas anymore. We all watch movies and get our music online. So as and apart from that, communication plays a big role in the internet. So why not take leverage of make use of the internet to our advantage?
Exactly. Like I tell people, for me, the digital space goes beyond, the healthcare system, goes beyond trying
Oh,
to help
exactly.
someone that comes in and need your help, like urgently. So, looking at you've currently been working with an emergency department, what have you seen
Mm,
in the lives of people? Let's say some people, because sometimes we get to know our patients. Let's say some
mm.
patients that have shared with you, they are coming from all the stress of work, they are down, sick, and what do you think you would tell the 10 years version of that person, like an elderly patient that comes to you, you know, you are looking at him because you know that he's actually rostering, or maybe the tax is weighing down on him. So, what advice do you think you would have given to him 10 years back?
10 years back, oh, definitely, there's a big difference, especially with technology and the internet. It's very common, it's very modern these days as compared to the 10 years. The world has changed the last 10 years. We have known so much about human race, about existence, and we have realized more meaning in the last 10 years, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so moving quickly, what's someone who asks you, what is this digital business about?
So this digital business is an amazing business that you can jump on. It's a plug out. Everything, the systems and the tools are proven to be effective and already there, and it's already set up for you guys. The only thing that needs is you, the one who will navigate it. This is a digital business wherein we provide a video-based training. It's easy to follow. It doesn't require a business experience, nor it doesn't have to be a business professional. We are both nurses by profession, and look at us right now. We are having a blast in our digital business. This digital business is also automated, which is the best part, I think, for me
Yeah.
about this business. Why? When you say automated, it means it runs in the background while you're doing literally anything. Like right now, while we're doing live, our own businesses are running. So it's like having a store that's open 24/7, but you don't have to man it. You don't have to watch it. You don't have to pay overhead expenses. You don't have to pay for the electricity. You don't have to pay for the rent, nor for the wages of of people to watch it. So it's really amazing. So yeah, this digital business is an amazing side hustle. As for now, it is my plan B, which can be my plan A in the next years. Should I focus on it more? But it's a legitimate. And we're tax registered, which means we're paying our taxes. Um, it's flexible also. That way, especially as a travel nurse like me, I don't have to sit in front of the computer for 6 to 8 hours a day just to earn. And like I've said, wherever I go, I could easily just check my business with the use of my mobile phone. Or with a laptop, whatever is available. But then again, the flexibility is just amazing.
Yeah, just a quick one. Hi, Donabelle, watching from France. And hi,
Hi.
Philippine. Thank you guys for being on board here. I tell someone that being a nurse or having a fulfilled career won't take away you having a plan B, because
Mm,
life can happen. And when life happens, what next do we have? Sometimes I tell someone that, because during the pandemic, so you see nurses falling sick and ill, you stay off
exactly.
work for some time. The government can accommodate to pay you for some time, and that's
Yeah,
it. That's not your
that's it.
entitlement. They are not entitled to foot the bills for you, to run your home for you. Okay, so I
True.
tell any nurse that I see, I said, this is our time to have a plan B outside of what we're doing. It doesn't take away the
Exactly.
fulfillment of helping someone. It doesn't still take away the fulfillment of imparting life. But I see the bigger picture of what our business is about. We cut across the hospital, the healthcare setting now. We are impacting other people in other career. And
Mm.
nurses, the beauty of it is we aren't taught business, you know. But I tell someone, if you are doing a business with a nurse, you are you're going to be successful because we are keen about safety, the cultural sensitive care, all the
True.
things we look out in detail, making sure you don't, waver or you will succeed with us. Because imagine when you get into a room to take care of a patient, your eyes is everywhere, your ears, you know, everywhere. You're looking at the risk around the patient. Is the patient okay? And that is what we are bringing into the digital space now. We've assessed the risk. Now,
That's
hopping on
correct.
to the next question. Someone might say, like, what's risks, in the business? What are the risks that you guys maybe you've gone through, or what are the things that might be a pitfall for me, running this business as a nurse or as any individual at all?
Well, I think this digital business has it all. Like I've said, the systems and tools are already there, and they're proven to be effective. And these are the same tools and systems that over 120,000 successful digital business owners around the world use. So just imagine how effective it is. Second, it's automated. Third, it's flexible. Um, Fourth, the training is provided already, so it doesn't need any of experiences. As speaking as a nurse, the training is way easier than our mandatory hospital e-learnings that we have. Way easier than ALS or even BLS. So just imagine how easy it is. Um, as honestly, it doesn't feel like I'm running a business at all. It doesn't feel like I'm stressed
Yeah,
or I'm pressured, because here we don't have any quota that we need to meet every month or regularly. As a business owner, you set your own goals. It depends on how aggressive or how passive you would like to become in your business. So you're literally like your own boss. Like, you set your goals, you set your targets. So, and as a nurse, we're very good with setting goals. We're very good with identifying our objectives, and
yeah,
we're also very good in meeting them, because with the nursing care plan, you could use that here.
sure. And like
Definitely.
last week, I was just reading a book. Mentorship is wisdom without pain. you know and the beauty of this business is when you come in, you have a mentor and a coach. So moving on to
Definitely.
all the benefits that comes with our digital business in terms of the coaching and the mentorship, how has it benefit your business so far?
Well, it's pretty good because I'm always supported. I always feel the support. Like I've said earlier, we are nurses. We don't have business subjects in our curriculum. When you enroll in the nursing, it's all health and science. It's all about human beings. We don't have. I also don't have any business backgrounds. So, but since I have my own mentor and I have my coach, and there's the support of over 120,000 successful digital business owners around the world, there's 24/7 support. So it doesn't feel unfamiliar. It doesn't feel new, because I know that there are always people that can always guide me. And like I've said, the video-based training is very easy to follow. They are made in short blocks, so you could always come back to it wherever you've left. And yeah, like I've said, nobody's going to pressure you.
Exactly. So, rolling over to diversification, why is it important for nurses to diversify? Because, as everyone, people will think, oh, you guys are earning so much, the pay is comfortable. Why do I need to diversify my income? You know, why diversifying, and why this digital business is one that you will know and you can do at the comfort of still doing your job.
That's true. The nurse's paycheck is comfortable. It is true. But in the nurse's mind, our plan B is always to take that extra shift. It's always to take that bank. It's always to take that overtime. It's always to take another, more hours and hours. And actually, when you think about it, it's not actually a plan B. Why? Because you're dead tired by the end of it. You're not able to recuperate for the next shift, for the next, for tomorrow. So it's not a plan B. It's not a good plan B. I know how we think as nurses. It's always, if you have, if we have, if we want to have something extra, it's always, oh yeah, I can do another bank and another overtime. But we are just trading our time and our efforts. The pressure and the stress in the floor is unsurmountable. It's just shocking these days. So why do you give, if you can give yourself more time, which this business can give you, then why not? This digital business is very easy to follow. It's legitimate and it's lucrative. And as nurses, speaking to all nurses, I see no reason why we don't use it to our advantage.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, JC. Because when I was talking to someone yesterday in our local church, oh, she was asking me, why don't I do Amazon? I'm like, these are the ones very complicated, because sometimes people don't see the vision of what this business is about. I I was actually the skeptical one.
Me
My
too.
husband encouraged me, like, you will never know until you try, And when I came in, I see that before you make it in a digital world, is either you have a product or you have a problem you're solving.
Sure.
Product service, in terms of, they go solve someone's problem to be in this space. If you're not, solving a problem, then it's a scam. Now, when I came in, I see the vision of what the system is about. It's not just about generating revenue. It's not just about having a passive income, but it's also about being in the space where you impact families, being in the space where you are still generating the revenue now. You are still having something passively at the golden years. Like I tell people, I can retire now or in 1 year or 2 years, and I'll be comfortable.
Yeah.
So as nurses, because sometimes when you have all the multiple shifts, the paycheck
Mm.
comes, you don't feel the pain. And the next question, when we finish working, we are in the system where we file our taxes. And filing our taxes, some percentage go back to the system. It doesn't
Yeah.
come to you. Now, as a digital business owner, as a business owner, filing your taxes now, you are happy filing your taxes because you're going to claim all those things. You know,
Yeah.
I tell them how many percent of your earning, of your shift, of your overtime goes back into the system.
Heaps, and only the taxman is happy. And like I've said, when doing overtime, you go apart from the tax, you go tired. You're not able to recuperate for the next day. You're not ready to face another day. And apart from that, when the pay arrives, it hurts more knowing that the tax you were just working extra hours for the tax, not for you.
Yeah.
So there's a
Yeah.
big, big difference. While when you're running this digital business, because we're paying taxes, because it's tax registered, there are tax deductibles, and it could also help you. It could help your taxes as well.
Yeah. So quickly, what do you tell someone out there who is skeptical about hopping on board to start up his or her business?
You know what? I also started very, very skeptical. But I did my due diligence. It's all right to be skeptical. It's normal. I think it's how our brains are wired, and it's normal.
Okay.
It's like a defense mechanism of the brain.
Mm-hmm.
It thinks about the pros and cons, the negatives and positive, the what ifs in life, which is good. I like that. But you should always, like in anything in life, you should always face it with an open mind. So you do your due diligence, you research, you investigate. You know, um, as far as I know, I am when I started this, there are only three things that I didn't want. I didn't want pyramid. I didn't want networking or a multi-level marketing. I didn't want of those. Um, but I was very, very skeptical. Of course, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a scam, and it's none of those things. For me, I find it all. I was able to tick it all. So being a skeptic is fine. But hopefully our webinar is able to help you. Apart from the webinar, you could always message any one of us. Flick us a message or a question. We would be, like I've said, we're happy to hear from you. We're glad to assist you in your journey to this digital business.
Yeah, awesome. So, last words. What are your last message to anyone out there? You know, this is JC Caridad, guys, and he's rocking the digital world. What are your last message to anyone out there?
Well, to all the nurses, or not just nurses, to anyone who working in the healthcare or in the hospital, like I said, our plan B is always to take that extra shift, and because that's me before. When I have something to buy, when it's near Christmas, I am always, yeah, I can do overtimes. I do 16 hours, 18 hours shift straight, just because, just to pay and just to have that money, just to have that extra. But this digital business can give you the same money without, sacrificing your time and your effort. Like I've said, it's automated. It works in the background. So even if you're working in the hospital, doing your shift, or on your days off, probably walking the dog, or you're in the groceries, your business is running. Time and time again, guys, has proven that no one is indispensable. In the last 2 years, we've seen people quit their jobs, lose their jobs, even died. So if there's a way for us to achieve our goals, achieve financial stability faster and quicker, then why not, right? For me personally, my goal is to retire early. As a it breaks my heart to see other nurses who work up until their past their retirement. But hats off to them. I have so much respect, love, and respect to them. But I just don't see myself, and I don't want to see myself working up until even past retirement. Um, I I don't want to see myself aching and walking and just still doing cares in the floor as a nurse. Again, if there's a way for you to achieve your goals faster, to live better quality life, and whatever your situation in life is, you might be a single mother. You wanting more time, you might want to be a busy parent, wanting more time, and you might be missing the milestones of your kids, or you might be nearing retirement. Anyone can do this digital business, regardless of your gender, regardless of your profession, regardless of your cultural background. You know what? This digital business crosses borders and boundaries, crosses cultures and languages and countries. We are available almost in every country there is known to man. So just imagine, if they can, if we can, surely you can. And apart from that, this is not just for professionals. We have truck drivers, nannies, and everything. So as long as the drive, as long as you know your reason why you're doing this, then definitely you'd be successful in this digital business.
Awesome, guys, you have it all. Oh, thank you so much, JC. I
Thank
don't
you,
even have
thank you.
anything to add to this right now. So, guys, like I say, like he have already mentioned, do your due diligence. We are relationship being. If we don't feel safe, we don't do anything. If you don't feel safe with anybody, you don't even have a relationship. So, do your diligence and at your own time and at your own pace. Thank you for an amazing week. And this is Monday. Go out there and smash all the goals. Have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.